Chapter 5. Make it easy. Jerry Uselman, a professor at the University of Florida, assigned his film photography students a project to be submitted at the end of the semester. To begin, he divided the students into two groups. The first group was told their grade was dependent on the quantity of photos they submitted. For instance, 100 photos earned an A, 90 photos a B, 80 a C, and so on. The second group, however, would be graded on the quality of just one photo. Which group do you think earned the better grade at the end of the semester? The quantity group. But why? You see, the quantity group was able to hone their skills in the process of creating hundreds of photos, whereas the quality group spent their time making just one photo perfect. This concept can be applied to our habits as well. Often, people are too focused on figuring out the best approach, so they never take action. They may research, plan, and strategize, but never act on the habits they wish to create. Therefore, the key to mastering any habit is to stop worrying over how long it'll take to form a new habit. Instead, make it easy and simply do it. As humans, many of us are motivated to do what is easy. The more energy a habit requires, the less likely we are to repeat it. Of course, making a hard habit easy might seem impossible, but there are many tips and tricks to make even the most difficult habits easy. For instance, the habit of sending cards for celebrations, birthdays, condolences, etc. is a nice habit to have, but the effort of going out to the store, picking one out, writing a message, and finally sending it out creates friction and makes us less likely to do it. However, the author's wife has created a hack to make a habit of sending cards a bit easier. By buying cards in bulk and storing them in the house, the author and his wife are far more likely to follow through with sending cards. They made the process easy. No longer do they have to go through the effort of going to the store to buy cards. You can use this tool to stop bad habits as well. The best way to break a bad habit is to make it impractical to do. For instance, if you want to break the habit of watching TV when you come home from work, then unplug the television and take out the batteries to the remote. You'll be far less likely to go through the effort of turning on the TV and spend your time forming a new, healthier habit. Another way to make habit forming easy is through the 2-minute rule. The basis of the rule is to start small and make the habit easy to start. For instance, instead of telling yourself that you need to study for a class, you can start with the basics and tell yourself to open my notes. Or maybe you want to make a habit of doing some yoga after work. Instead of saying, I need to do 30 minutes of yoga, tell yourself, take out my yoga mat. By breaking down the habit into simple steps, you make the habit easier to form, which means you'll be more likely to form long-term habits.